Hello everyone, I'm talking about Justadetoun. Justadetoun is a woman rights activist in Lagos. This morning I woke up to see the video she posted about this particular woman who was sweeping with her daughter in a public place, that is a residential area. And then when she posted that video, a lot of people were not happy with that video, seeing that video online. She had a lot of backlash from many people. Like I've always said, the voice of the people is the voice of God. When you are doing something and a lot of people, many people condemn you, you should know that that thing you are doing is not good. Please try to retrace your step. And I'm so happy, I'm glad that she later realized what she had done, because she felt that she was doing something good, but she never know that it was going to turn out this way. A lot of people condemned her action. In fact, she was doing something good, but the fact that she brought out the face of the daughter, the 11-year-old daughter, was what people were not happy with. And people felt that the woman was not doing anything wrong by taking her daughter to her place of work. And I can quite understand that, because the situation of the country is not favorable for many families in Nigeria. And so the woman taking her daughter to her place of work, I don't think it is out of place. Many people do this for a living. They go from compound to compound, sweeping those compounds, and they are being paid for the job. Now, a lot of us grew up under this circumstance. I remember my growing up days. We would always go and hawk for our parents after school, for our mom. She sold a whole lot of things then, and we'll go from street to street hawking those things that my mom sells in those days. She sells things ranging from provisions, bread, palm oil, and all sorts. And we have to go sell those things in those days. Things were relatively okay in those days, but then we still have to go sell those things. I think those things we did then helped to shape us. The other day I was discussing with one of my childhood friends that we grew up together, Janet. She lives now in London, and we're just laughing and talking and remembering all that we went through while we were growing up in this face me and slap you compound. And then she herself sold kerosene. She will go to, because we grew up in Ebutemeta, Ekmori to be precise, in Ebutemeta, and she will go sell kerosene for her mother. There is this particular bus stop, we call it Apapa Road bus stop. If you grew up in Ebutemeta, you know what I'm talking about. And she will go hawk kerosene. She will sell kerosene to those women who sell fish in the evening at Apapa Road bus stop then. And I will always go with her to also sell whatever I am selling. That is how we grew up in those days, and we will still have to go to school. Not only me, so many other people, but we thank God for where we are today. So back to the woman. When Justadetoun posted that video, people were not happy with her, because it was like, when you watch that video, she was just talking to the woman anyhow. She was showing the face of the daughter, and people did not like the fact that she was showing the face of the minor. And if you see the girl, she was just there looking, and I'm sure she will not be happy. We should not forget that the internet never forgets. When this girl eventually grows up, she may not like it, and she might be traumatized because of what Justadetoun did. Because if she goes to school, her friends might be taunting her. Look at you. So you go from street to street to sweep. That is why people did not like that video. And then the mother of the girl, she did not even give her any room for explanation. She was just talking and talking and talking and talking. And I felt that she should have given that woman a listening ear. If she wanted to help the woman, she could have just gone ahead to help the woman. But now that the whole story is over the internet, people have been contributing to be able to help that woman. And I think that that is a good thing, for people to have come together to try to help the woman. Justadetoun thought she was punishing the woman by posting that video, but look at how it has turned out for that woman. She's now getting help. Then another thing I'll have to say is that parents, please give birth to the number of children that you can conveniently cater for. I know that the situation of the country is bad, is not good for many people, but then we also have to help ourselves, because at the end of the day, it is the women who bear most of this burden. Now imagine this woman waking up as early as 3 a.m. in the morning with her 11-year-old daughter and they come all the way from Oworoshoki or wherever she says she's coming from, a very far distance, to Ikoyi to go sweep for a living, and they are being paid 19,500 per month. That is less than 20,000 naira. Now tell me, how is this woman going to survive with her 4 children, including her husband, and her husband is not working? Yet they have 4 kids. 4. Why can't they give birth to the number of children that they can conveniently cater for? It is no longer business as usual. Things are no longer the same. In those days when we were growing up, things were a little bit okay, but now it is no longer the same. The economy is hard for many people. Many people are just struggling to survive. And that is why mothers will always be mothers. Now look at it. The husband is at home with the rest of the children, while the woman is the one going out to hustle for the rest of the family. And that is why mothers will always be held in high esteem. I'm not saying that some fathers also don't go extra mile for the family. Some do, but in most cases, it is the mothers who work more, especially when the fathers are not working. The mothers cannot afford to see and let their children starve to death. So they do everything they can to make sure that the family keep going. And then I like the fact that Justadetoun realized her mistake, and then she came online to apologize, and then she also visited the family and gifted them with some money. When she was apologizing, she knelt down, she was crying, hugging the woman and all that, and I felt, why is she going through all this? Apologize and move on. Help the woman if you can. And the woman too was kneeling down and crying and apologizing, and I said, why is she apologizing? What has she done wrong? Nigerians and our mentality. She hasn't done anything wrong. She was just trying to fend for her family. She was just trying to hustle to make ends meet with her daughter. And I don't think that she has done anything wrong. But I like the fact that she is being helped. To all our mothers out there that are doing great, supporting their family, making sure that the family is well taken care of, I say well done, kudos to you. And once again, happy Mother's Day to all our mothers. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.